You know what else I love?
What's that?
Quiznos. There's one over here. Do you want to go?
Sure, sounds great.
All right. Whoa, look at this.
What?
It looks like a plaque.
Yeah, it says it's for someone named Edna Griffin. You know, that name sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah. At this site, where Cat's Drugstore once stood, on July 7, 1948, Edna Griffin, her infant daughter Phyllis, and her two friends, John Bibbs and Leonard Hudson, entered the store and ordered ice cream at the lunch counter. The manager refused to serve them, however, saying it is the policy of our store that we do not serve color.
You know, this would be a great NHD topic.
Yeah,
It fits the theme.
no kidding.
Outraged members of the community responded with sit-ins and picketing directed at Cats and other local lunch counters, refusing to serve patrons based on their race.
In a trial against Edna Griffin, the manager of Cat's Drugstore, Mr. Maurice Katz, was found guilty and fined $50. The Iowa Supreme Court upheld this conviction in 1949. Do you want me to take some pictures or something so you can remember this?
That's a good idea.
These events foreshadowed the modern civil rights movement, and it may truly be said that those who oppose the discriminatory denial at Cats led the way. Wow, I think I've heard of her before.
I know, me too.
I would never know she had her own building, though.
I know. Why don't we check it out?
All right.
I wonder what it was like to be Edna during that incident at Cats. She was so brave. I mean, I have no idea how I would have reacted. Olivia?
Wow, sure is hot in here. This has got to be one of the hottest Julys Des Moines has ever had. I mean, I guess it did predict 1948 to be a really hot year, but it's a good thing I have all these little shops and stores to escape to. I could do something to cool me off, though. Speaking of, can I get some service over here? I'll take any ice cream dish you've got.
I'm sorry, but we're not, what's the word? Equipped to serve coloreds like yourself.
Really? Well, will you tell your manager that Edna Griffin would like to speak with him?
Fine.
I cannot believe that they would just flat out refuse to serve me like that. I have never experienced discrimination merely because of my race before. Okay, I have, but certainly not to this extent. The only reason I even moved to Iowa was because of the law they made abolishing this kind of treatment in public places. If I would have known that things like this were going to happen, I would have just stayed in New Hampshire.
I've spoken with the manager, Mr. Katz, and he's asked you to leave.
Fine. But this is not the last time you'll hear from me.
That's the fourth time that that's happened. If she takes it to court like the other three, I don't think we're going to get let off as easily.
Hey, Mom. Yes, I'll just let you know that tomorrow's the big day. I'll finally get to have my trial against Mr. Katz. I told you I'd get it in 1948. December 4th. Please, it's always been October 7th. No matter what day it is, I'm sure that Katz will not be able to defend himself, because what he did was completely illegal in Iowa. Yeah, there were witnesses and everything. However, the other day I met with my NAACP representatives, Charles Howard and Henry Burnett, to discuss our approach to the upcoming debate. I had to get representatives from the NAACP because, well, plaintiffs aren't required to be represented in civil rights cases such as this one. Not that I'm complaining, because these guys are really good at what they do. What's the NAACP? Oh, otherwise known as the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. It's a civil rights organization dedicated to fighting for justice for ethnic minorities in the U.S. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I just wanted to say that I hope the terribleness of Katz's crime will be clear to the jury as my representatives and I show my side of the story. I'll see you tomorrow.
Order in the court, order in the court. On this day, November 23rd, 1948, I hereby declare the verdict of the state of Iowa versus Katz trial. This issue was debated for quite some time by our jury of 6 white women before they came to a decision. Mr. Maurice Katz has been found guilty on account of the Iowa 1884 Civil Rights Act. This act makes it illegal to discriminate based on race in public places. He is therefore sentenced to either 15 days in jail or a fine of $50. Congratulations to the state of Iowa and Mrs. Edna Griffin for their victory with this case. Mrs. Griffin has been awarded $1. Court is dismissed. Thank you.
Wow, it sure is bright out today. Wish I would have brought my sunglasses. Or even glasses at all. And then maybe I could read this sign. July 24th, 1998. An Iowa Cubs game. They should start advertising these things early these days. That's nearly 2 months away.
Edna?
Mildred, I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh, it's been too long.
Indeed.
How have you been?
Very busy, actually.
That's right. I heard all about your debates with Mr. Katz.
I've certainly been through a lot, that's for sure.
Oh yes, I read in the paper a while back about something you did with Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, yes, the March on Washington. I'm sure you've heard of it. I organized Iowans for the event, and we went up to Washington, D.C. to participate.
Oh wow. Oh, I also heard on the radio something you did with the SAC Air Force Base. What was that? I didn't catch it.
Oh, yes, in Omaha, Nebraska. I went with a group of Quakers. I was the only grandma. But we went and sat in the middle of roads to protest against nuclear weapons.
So I also have the newspaper. Let's see here. The mayor pronounced May 15th Edna Griffin Day?
Yes, I was so surprised. I went to an Urban Dreams dinner, and
Oh yes, you won the Trailblazer Award.
oh yes, and when they announced it, the May 15th, Edna Griffin Day, I was so honored.
Oh yes, you are such an inspiring person, but I'm afraid it's getting late. I better go.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Wow, it truly is amazing to know that I have impacted some people's lives, even if perhaps the part I played wasn't as widely known as, say, Martin Luther King Jr.'s, and that Mildred still remembers me.
Wow. What an amazing woman. I mean, she really makes me want to be a better person. She was even, it says here, she was even inducted into the Iowa African Americans and the Iowa Women's Hall of Fame. That's certainly an accomplishment. I mean, what if she, Martin Luther King Jr., or even Rosa Parks hadn't stood up for what they believed in? President Barack Obama might have not even gotten elected. But just like many others, like the first black state legislators or the first African American judge. It says here that the first black state senator was from right here in Des Moines. His name was Thomas Mann.
And did you know that Cheryl Brown of Luther College, she was the first African American woman to compete in the Miss America contest?
No way.
Yes, and KBBG, it was the first African American radio station to be founded, and it was in Waterloo.
It is amazing how much Edna has impacted our society.
Truly, and not just here in Iowa. Across the nation, effects of her courage are still being felt today. Edna Griffin truly did lead the way for civil rights,
By debating the issue of racial discrimination
rising above failure.
and consequently bringing hope and success to all nationalities.
She kept fighting until the debate ended in her favor.
But she didn't stop at that word success
No, she risked failure and braved the consequences of her actions,
until justice was served.
literally.